Hello viewers, this is Unicorn Days Tarot, and today I'm going to give a reading using the Cat Oracle cards. And if you are drawn to this reading at a particular time on a particular day, then hopefully it will have a message that will help you in some way. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards now and we'll see what comes up. Okay, so we have Don't Panic, Take Action, Bewilderment, and at the bottom of the deck we have Acceptance. Okay, it's interesting because I haven't felt drawn to do a reading for some time now. And I feel that this is very important for many of you because the first card is talking about loneliness and lack and being afraid. And to start off with, this is nothing to feel ashamed about or to feel guilty about. You're human. And for those of you who are attempting to walk along a more enlightened path and feel that you have taken a step back because you are panicking and stressing when you know that it serves no purpose, it's okay. There's a little noise there to help confirm what I'm saying. And when you look at this little kitten here, the kitten's calm, the kitten's at peace, the kitten's at rest. And I'm drawn to you thinking to yourselves that when you were a child, you were so carefree and you didn't have these worries. Even though they're saying to me that you may have been brought up in a broken home and had difficulties, the basics of life, the material needs like food, shelter, were taken care of. And I feel that some of you are in a position where you feel that you're threatened with loss of home, loss of income, and I feel that you've been told many times that it's going to be okay, don't panic, don't stress, but things have spiraled downwards even more. And this is like a life lesson, and I believe that possibly those of you who do use cards have been told to be patient, have been told to trust, and have been told to hope. And things are still not moving in the direction that you would wish. And yes, it is setting in stress and panic. And this is the point where you must really, really trust and relax and know. A very good affirmation to say for those of you who feel there's a financial lack, to keep affirming to yourselves that money flows easily and effortlessly to me immediately. And the other one that you can use is help comes immediately and effortlessly to me. What we tend to do is we tend to try to push. We try to sell things to get money and they don't sell. We try to get jobs that don't serve us and we're turned down. And this is when you have to breathe and center yourself and trust. Asking for help there are times when you ask for help and the door is slammed in your face. And some of you, again, I'm being told, have looked at cards and it has asked you to ask for help. Ask whoever you believe in, unicorns, angels, fairies. Ask for help and ask them to bring the people to you who will help you. Again, relax, let the support come to you. I know that this is so easy to say and so easy to speak. It's like you can affirm, you can talk the talk, but you have to walk the walk and you have to feel it inside. And sometimes you get to a point where you've completely given up because there's nowhere to turn, nothing else to do. And it's often at that point that we surrender and the help finally comes in. The lesson is to learn to surrender earlier and earlier so the help comes to you more quickly. And some of you are saying, why does it always come at the very last minute and I have to go through this? This is the lesson. Surrender earlier and trust. And it's amazing how the help comes. Absolutely amazing. So I hope that the message of this card has helped those of you that I know are in this situation right now. The second card, okay, I got the name Carla there and Chris. The second card, Take Action, doesn't it contradict? It says, don't panic, relax, surrender, and then it says take action. And you think to yourself, well, I can't do both. Well, actually you can, because the action that you take, you can see these little kittens, they're actually playing. One of them looks very cheeky, the one on the left, and to me it looks like he's trying to tickle the other one's tummy, and the other one is very angry. He's got this sort of protection mode. And I feel that some of you are getting to a point where you feel anger about the things in your life. I'm getting relationship here as well. You're feeling anger because things are not going according to plan. Things aren't going as you hoped. I'm getting that a lot of you have seen readings that are shedding a very positive light on your life, but you feel that this hasn't happened. And again, there's a reason. Right time, right place. Surrender and trust. They're telling you to take action, to play. Take action to connect with friends, to watch things that are uplifting, and even to a small extent, without being irresponsible, just distracting yourself from the worries of life. Laugh at the follies of life and know that the help will come. And this little kitten that I feel is tickling the other cat's tummy, or kitten's tummy, is like your guides saying, just play, relax, play. Even though you're in a dark place, find a little humour from somewhere. Happiness comes from within, not from outside of you. And by feeling that you can play, even on a small level, in a small way, will help you to take action towards healing yourself from whatever the worries of life are. And so taking action is not necessarily pushing. But when you play and when you relax, you will take action, because answers and guidance and a way forward will almost just land in your lap. It will come in and you will know how to proceed forward. Very important. The last card before the bottom of the deck card is bewilderment. And I feel again with this card that I'm getting unexpected turns. There'll be unexpected turns in your life. And I feel that I get the words kindness from strangers, meeting people you don't know, and meeting those who you wouldn't normally connect with. So different people, different situations. And the little kitten is staring this squirrel in the face, and the squirrel represents, in this card for me, clearing, decluttering. I get the name Roger with this card, and Russell, and Reuben. 3 R's, that's interesting. Ruby and Ruth. The R seems to be significant in some way, and they're saying to me the R is also talking about relationship, not necessarily romantic, but family, friends as well. And it's like the little kitten on the right is staring straight into the mirror of the little squirrel's soul. And in this situation, the squirrel is the one that has wisdom, and the squirrel is the one that's calm, and the squirrel has come to help. It's a message from the spirit guides, and I feel that the squirrel is significant. Red squirrel, again R's, very significant. The red squirrel is a guide. I get Native American here as well, who is coming to help, who is there. For some of you, this is a loved one on the other side. I get a male energy. And they're saying that you have been bewildered. Again, a confirmation, if you heard that. You have been bewildered about the way your life's turned. It's really not how you perceived it, and not going according to plan is what I'm getting. And this is where you need to surrender control. I feel a lot of you are people that feel that they need to be very much in control of their lives, which is a normal human trait. And it's when we feel out of control that we panic. And they're saying, give your worries to us, and we will dissipate them, transmute them, water them down. You're on the right path, is what I'm being told. You are in the right place at the right time, and you will move forward when the time is right, and not when you perceive it to be right. So please surrender, know that you are cared for, and all will be well. And the last card, acceptance. The 2 little puppies and the little white kitten. I get the word purity here, childlike purity, and I get parents with this, and I feel that in some cases here, the parents are sleeping. They're not hearing you, they're not listening to you, is a message for some. And you feel very different, outsider, outcast, but I'm being told you're a very pure soul. Blue eyes come to me here. Blonde hair will be significant to some. The name Jay and the name Jean. Justin and Julie. It's so strange because I get R's in the past and I get J's here. I get the name Jason as well. And judgment comes to mind here. Some of you feel that you're being judged unfairly. And you're being judged for who you are. But underneath, on a deeper level, you feel lack in yourself, lack of confidence, and you feel that you're not enough. And for some of you, it's your parents that have made you feel that way. I'm also being told that for some of you, both of your parents have passed. And you feel that it's left questions as to why they behaved as they did, and as to why you were born to these parents. And the message is, although it may be slightly harsh, the message that's coming through is you cannot blame your parents now in the present for the way you are. The way you are your life choices, and it's taken you a long time to realize that, but again it takes us a long time to realize that we have to make our own choices, we have to make our own decisions. We can either follow in the same steps of our parents, who for some reason went through the same situations themselves and have mirrored them to you, and now is the time to accept who you are, to know that you are a wonderful, unique being, and you do not have to go with the crowd, are the words that I'm getting. Be yourself. Be yourself, and like-minded people will come to you. Don't people please, is the message I'm getting here. Please yourself. It is not selfish. And don't be afraid if people fall away from you who do not serve you, because better people will come. Please be strong enough to let them go. If people are being unkind, I get talking behind your back, the feeling that people are talking behind your back. Let them go. Better people will come. And they're saying, yes, you may have a short period where you may feel a little lonely and a little lost, and I guess that goes back to the bewilderment card, but they will come. And until then, your loved ones on the other side and those who care for you in this life will come to you and will help you. I get the name John and Ray at the end of that. A blue ball. Not sure why, but a blue ball. And the song Yesterday. It's quite an old song, but Yesterday. Okay. I will now do a last message from the unicorns to see what they have to say. I'm shuffling the cards now. Right, let's see what we have. The first card is Open to Abundance. And the second is refreshing oasis. This is totally backing up the message earlier. Believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. I'm drawn to the bluebirds in this card and to the sunflower. So the sunflower will be significant. The number 8 is the number of abundance and prosperity. I get moving towns in my head, so for some I think this is significant. And the rainbow and the song I Can Sing a Rainbow will be significant to someone here. So now I'm also drawn to the necklace around the unicorn's head, and a gold necklace. I'm being told one with a blue stone and one with a green stone. So these necklaces could be significant to someone. And oh, that's strange. I get a film called Ring of Bright Water in my head, a book as well, Ring of Bright Water. So perhaps that is significant to some as well. And I get the name Ricky. I'm drawn to the bright light in the chest of the unicorn, and they're telling me you're a star. And I'm getting a film theme here. The film A Star Is Born, and not just the original one, but the second one, which I believe had Lady Gaga in it. So I feel that is significant, and it's confirming that you need to open to abundance, to accept abundance. Every time you feel lack, flip it round. If you say, I haven't got enough, say, I have got enough. And if you keep saying it to yourself for long enough, you will not only talk the talk, but you'll walk the walk. And then enough is there for you. It's there for you anyway, but trust it, and it will come quicker and more easily to you. The colour green is significant. Some of you, it's a favourite colour. Painting walls green comes into my head. The song Those Summer Nights, I believe it comes from a musical called Grease. And I feel that that is connected to reminiscing about relationship, and the message is you will have that again. That's all they're saying. You will have that again. And I'm drawn to the 2 bluebirds and the word lovebirds. The card number 18, refreshing oasis. Nurture yourself and gather strength. And again, I get this feeling of, surrender and play. The donkey is significant, and I feel that, some of you have walked a very long road. This has been decades, not just recent. And this feeling that you've been going round in circles, and they're saying now it's the time to cease your toil and drink from the oasis. This little donkey, donkeys are significant to someone. Someone has a huge love of donkeys. I get donkey sanctuary in my head as well. But also the words beast of burden, because donkeys were perceived as beast of burden, carrying a load striving and not necessarily being appreciated or loved for the work that they do. And I almost feel tears here, real sorrow, and a real affinity for that feeling of being, I get the words worked to death, which is sad. And they're saying this is the time for help. But for the donkeys as well, there's something I'm getting for the donkeys as well, so the animals as well. Very significant to someone about the help for the animals and helping them. So someone's being called to help the animals. That is significant for someone. I'm getting the word ruby. Maya. And Nia, I think Nia or Naya. The words, the name. But also for others, this again is the feeling that you've walked a very long road. You feel that you've worked so hard and the rewards have been lacking, and it's time for change. It's time for change. Some of you, I get there's a vacation coming up which will really nourish you and allow you to relax and find your peace and find your way forward. Others, this is the time to surrender and stop pushing, which was very much the message from the cats. Surrender, stop pushing, allow the help to come in. This unicorn is inviting you to rest. And I'm being asked to tell some of you to meditate, because that's where you will find your peace. You have been, but you've stopped, and they're asking you to do so again. And if you feel that you can't meditate in the way that you usually do, I've been told, they're asking you to go to guided meditations, meditations until you feel able to resume. Your normal practice is what I've been told, so I hope that that helps you. For some reason I'm getting the word Zebedee and Sarah, Mandy and Amy, Pete, Priya, Amber. They're asking me to close now, so that's all I have for you. I hope that these messages have helped you in some way. Take care and goodbye.